Last thing here, just wanted to touch on the yield force again, guys. Been doing it for about 4 years now. We've been had some very successful results. People are very satisfied with what the program's been able to gain them. Some of the things that we've learned and figured out within the operations. But basically, our yield force mission statement that falls under the SBI umbrella is to utilize available technologies to provide agronomic decision support to help our grower customers fully utilize their technology-enabled machines to maximize return on investments in your farming operation. So what this means, you know, when you guys are enrolled in the Yield Force program, we're going to have one-on-one meetings throughout the year with you as far as planning, things like that. At the end of the year, we're going to have group meetings where we look at some of your information versus the other acres that are enrolled in the program. At that point, it all becomes anonymous data. Nobody knows that this was your field and this was the neighbor's field. It's all anonymous data and information. But we can look at other fields outside your operation as far as what we saw as main contributors to yield response. You know, we're gonna offer precision support throughout the year on your displays and things like that. We'll work on inputting and cleaning your planting information, your harvest information. Make sure you guys have good clean maps, whether it's to go to your insurance provider or whoever. The creation of management zones and variable rate fertilizer and seeding. You know, basically, what the Yield Force program does is, and I know most of you have got different free-ring binders sitting on the shelf above your desk, one for the grid samples, one for the yield maps, one for the planting maps, one for this, whatever. Basically, it's a way for us to compile and merge all those three-ring binders into one set of data that's both informative and useful. You know, we'll create recs, and it's no longer on field averages as far as yield removal. You know, we're looking at a 60-foot by 60-foot grid cell and basically writing a prescription for each 60-foot cell and managing it that way, whether we're looking at fertilizer, seeding, whatever. I mean, we're breaking it down within the field on the different zones. Crop scouting, you know, we're going to come out, look at the fields with you throughout the year. If we don't do that, we're not doing you justice, we're not doing ourselves justice by looking at what 34,000 versus 38,000 planting population does. You know, where did the yield come from? Well, I don't know, we never walked out in there. So, you know, some of the limited scouting, things like that, and then the data analysis. Like I touched on earlier, we're going to look at each field after harvest, see what contributed to yield, be it applied fertilizer, soil tests, population response, you know, different things like that. It's basically limitless what we can query against as far as looking to see what correlates to the yield. If you guys have any questions on the Yield Force program, we'll be around here after the meeting. Hit us up and we'll be more than happy to share some information with you, what we've got, let you take it home and digest it. With that, thanks for taking your time to come in today. Hope everybody has a safe fall.